Yeah, good evening, fellow gamers. It is I once again, Side of the Freaking Risen, with another Division video. As you can see from the thumbnail, this is based around Tactician build. Yes, the 6-piece, because a lot of people aren't using the 6-piece right now. And let's get into the build. Well, as you can see, I'm running the post-critical hit. Well, post-critical hit. I'm running the tactical scanner, and I'm getting 24% critical hit chance, 32% critical hit damage, and as you can see, my cooldown is only 25.8. Well, basically 26 seconds. I'm gonna get everything back. I'm also running the booster shot, which gives you a little boost of damage for a slight amount of time, and depending on how many stacks you got will depend basically how hard you're gonna hit. And yeah, and as you can see, I'm also running the recovery link because my team, and being a skill build, also a DPS build, I'm able to pick my teammates up when they really need it. I could run anything else, but survivor link works probably the best right now. As you can see on my talents, I'm running critical save, use a med kit during low health to increase damage resistance by 20% for 10 seconds. And that's basically just to keep the predator's mark off my back for a little time. And yeah, well, basically, you know, if you're dealing with striker and pred mark. And as you can see, I'm also running adrenaline med kit. Now gives you 7 seconds of immunity from status effect, and that really is the one that's based around getting hit with predator's mark. I'll also run this one right here, strike back, reach low health to reduce active skill cooldown by 20%. That's a no-brainer. And this one, of course, precision, headshot a hostile to post them for 10 seconds. I don't know if this works when you use your post, but I mean, it's always good to have. And as you can see, I am running the house. I do run an MP5 sometimes on my house. Of course, I got responsive, accurate, and car counter. Wish I had something in an accurate place, because SMGs don't necessarily need more accuracy. That they're already pretty much on point in their close range weapons anyway. And as you can see, just from now, I'm getting 23% critical hit chance automatically off of SMG, not to mention the mods that I have on my weapon that will give me even more critical hit chance, but you really don't need that with the pulse. And of course, I'm also running the lightweight M4. I have my talents are fierce, critical hit chance increased by 5% when using this weapon. I got deadly for my critical hit damage, increased by 15%. There's no needed things to activate this perk. It's automatically, so it's just raw damage. And then you got vicious, critical hit chance increased by 10% while having more than 2 segments of health. That one might not be active all the time, but anybody that plays division know that. Yeah. And as you can see, enemy armor damage on my assault rifle is 23%. So not to mention, let me see, what mods do I have on here? I know they're not the best mods right now. As you can see, I'm running a Tyrant Suppressor, basically based around 7% critical hit chance, 4% critical hit damage, 20%, I mean 2% accuracy. On my small grit red underbarrel, I got critical hit chance, well, critical hit damage 17%, reload speed 4.5, and accuracy 2.0. I'm running extended magazine, which has 113% ammo capacity, 3% critical hit chance, and 5.2 rate of fire. Really don't need that because the house is pretty much is fast on its own. And for my scope, hold on, sorry about that. And for my scope, I'm running 6.5 critical hit chance, critical hit damage 4%, and stability. Like I said, you really don't need it because SMGs are stable as hell. So that's basically what I'm running on that. And wow. On my lightweight M4, I'm running a loud vent break, critical hit damage 16%, accuracy, and stability 2% across the board. And for my underbarrel, I'm running critical hit damage 18%, stability basically 3%, accuracy I'm running 2%. Magazine, as you can see, magazine 101, well, basically 102 magazine. Critical hit damage 4%, critical hit chance 3%, excuse me, I'm tongue tied right now. And as you can see on the scope, I'm running critical hit chance basically I'm on this. I'm trying to get as much critical hit chance as I can with the AR because you don't come with critical hit chance. The SMG you do, and basically 7% critical hit chance, headshot damage basically 6%, and accuracy 2%. Now let's get into the gear. Sorry for taking me so long. And as you can see on the Tactician Authority vest, I got skill haste 9%, health 16,167 on health. I got ammo capacity at 51%. It could be higher. My gear is not maxed out because I don't really have any div tech anymore. And as you see, a Tactician Authority mask, I'm running skill power as my major attribute. Lower attribute or minor attribute is 14% burn resistance. Might run and turn it to shock resistance because just due to the fact that most people in skirmish are running shock turrets, and and firecrest is not that prevalent in this game right now because it's just not hitting as hard. So yeah, uh onto the knee pads, and as you can see on the knee pads, I have in my major attributes I got skill power 13,273. Minor attributes increase kill XP, wish I could roll that off. As you can see, I also got blind and death resistance 31%, disrupt resistance 32%, and my electronics are 1399 because my gear is not maxed out. But also on the backpack, I'm running skill power. I could be running health, but I'm trying to get as much skill power as I can because I want my pulse to be that much stronger. Minor attributes is burn resistance. Like I said, you can run it, you could roll it to shock resistance, but and I don't think we need to go into the mods. On my gloves, as you can see, I got SMG damage 12%, which is the max. I got 14% critical hit damage, health on kill. Wish I could roll that, but it does kind of help in a situation, seeing that my stamina is not as high as it should be. And I also got another glove that gives me AR damage, but we won't get into all that. And as you can see, also on my holster, I got major attribute is health, stamina is at its peak, and everything else just needs to be rolled to its optimal, and that would make my gear that much stronger. Well, sorry about that. Let's go into this. As you can see on my post, as of right now, it gets 24 on critical hit chance and 32 on critical hit damage. And let's see what it'd be with 30 stacks. With 30 stacks right now, this will give me what? 29% critical, basically 30% critical hit damage because you just roll it over. And then, critical hit chance, and then critical hit damage is 39%. You're easy going to hit 100%. Basically, all you really need on critical hit damage is 100% to balance all around. And with critical hit chance, you're going to hit the max off the back. So use this. You'll see the damage numbers. I'm just trying to get to 60. Now let's see what it looks like on 60. Well, as you can see, critical hit chance, I'm getting 36% critical hit chance, and critical hit damage is at 48%. So basically, and my cooldown is only 21.7, which is 22. So basically, you see exactly what it can do. Now, just on weapon damage, period. I mean, we'll go into the, it's usually 5 across the board. I don't know what I did, but I think I mixed something up. But and then look at critical hit chance, 39%, critical hit damage, 64%, and headshot damage, 50%. Unless you're going for head, it really doesn't matter. But these are the ones that matter right here. Yeah, and with the pulse added onto that, you're gonna hit max crit chance. And critical hit damage, you're gonna hit well over the cap. I mean, not the cap, but you're gonna hit at least 100% on critical hit damage, if not more. So basically, that's my build. This is Tactician, post critical hit chance. A lot of people say that it's unwise to run crit chance. Well, as far as like the pulse in the dark zone, but you're wrong because most people are not even running the one that hides you. But sorry about that. I'm a little tongue tied. I got things to do right now, so I'm just basically trying to pump this video out. But don't worry about this. A lot of people, even strikers, they're running pulse. They're not are shock turrets and immune stations and a heal, so they have really no time to run the tactical scanner. Well, actually, the one that keeps you from being pulse. So yeah, and that's basically it. And this is Star of the Risen with another division video, saying you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm out. Late.
We've taken the lead. Taking rogue ass.